Hey guys, what is going on? P3OZ here, and the first thing I want to do is apologize about blurring out my desktop. I do it for privacy purposes. But off of that topic, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to stay safe and protected online while torrenting. I personally believe that people who torrent should be able to torrent without having to worry about like legal matters, and that's why I'm going to be showing this video today to keep you guys out of trouble. Now, the program I'm going to be introducing today to stay safe, obviously, to torrent, you need some kind of program to torrent, such as BitTorrent, which is what I use. Or you can use uTorrent. I'm sure there's other ones out there, but the two popular ones are BitTorrent and uTorrent, which are pretty much the same thing. Now, I have BitTorrent open right here. I'm going to exit out, but it's still going to run in the background, as you can see here. So now we're going to get into torrenting. If you don't know how to torrent, what you can do is you can find a site like Kick-Ass Torrents, what I'm using right here. That's a site I can use, but also there's other sites like the ones you can see right here. And but today I'm going to be torrenting straight out of Compton, 2015, 1080p, blah 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 blah. It shows like a brief description, like pictures of it down here, and I'm going to be getting it right now. So I'm going to hit download torrent, and I'm going to open it. And the program that we're going to be using before I hit OK, that we're going to use to like make us safe while we torrent, is this program called PeerBlock. Now, PeerBlock is a program that blocks IPs that try to like peer and connect with your computer. That can be like FBI servers, like police type things, and even your internet service provider may try to peer with your. Well, actually, they always peer with your computer to see what you're doing and what information you're getting off the computer. That's why if you use this program, right now I'm blocking all of this stuff. I'm blocking Verizon, all these countries that may like be allies, well, that are allies with the United States that might share information. I'm blocking all of those. Here I'm generating list cache. That's just updating the IPs I'm blocking. So what you need to do for PeerBlock is once you start out with PeerBlock, you're not going to be blocking anything. You need to get things to block. And to do that, you go to iblocklist.com. I'm not sure if it's .com. Hold on. iblocklist.com. Let's try that. Yes, it is iblocklist.com. Okay, now what you're going to do from there is you're going to go to lists, which is the list of IPs you can block. As you can see, some of the things you need to block, you need a certain subscription for, but that's really not necessary. I just really use these ones to block. I block these ones, and it has a rating here on how useful these IPs are to block. So as you can see, I'm blocking pretty much all of these. I'm blocking, well, you can like change the descriptions of the stuff you block, but I'm blocking pretty much everything. So I'm going to show you guys how to add a list to your peer block. What I'm going to add here is the same thing you can do to add other things. So let's say that you got peer block right now. You'd go to list manager and then it'd open up this. Then from here, actually let me move this out of the way. This is my Verizon thing. You'd go to add. Then it's going to ask for a description. So let's block just something random. We're going to block form spam. Now it has 3 stars, but I'm just doing this for tutorial purposes. So this tells us the popularity of it. So we're going to block it. So we need to copy the update URL. Copy it. Make sure everything's copied, or obviously it's not going to work. Now we're going to go into PeerBlock. The description was this is form spam. So I'm just going to write form spam. And the URL, this is the standard URL for PeerBlock because by blue track, so just erase that and then paste in the one that you want to block. And this is it. Now you can block or allow, obviously not allow. The allow is just for like certain things that you need to allow in your computer, like maybe like you need your internet service provider has to like connect it in your computer or it won't work for some reason. So that case, keep it on allow. But if that was the case, you wouldn't be torrenting anyways. So, and I don't even think ISPs do that. But so there's just this allow thing. Just ignore that. Choose block, hit OK, and as you can see, it just added at the bottom. Now you're not done. You can't just X this out. You need to look at this bottom corner down here, this bottom right hand corner, and hit add. I mean not add. I'm sorry. Yeah, what am I talking about? Yeah, you can just X this out, and then it's gonna automatically um add it to our list right here. Right now we have these many IPs we're blocking. It's in the billions, and it's going to close, and it's going to update, as you can see, because we just added form spam. Let's see how much we get. Now it just went up a little bit. So we're blocking these sites now. Now that we have peer block up, and you guys have added 35 lists that you want to block, we're going to accept this download. And like BitTorrent does, you can choose where you want it to save to. And this is going to tell you all the stuff you're torrenting right here. So we're just going to hit OK, and we're going to find some peers, which in this case, according to Kickass Torrents, we have 2,095 people supporting this torrent. So it should download rather fast, but you have to keep in mind it is 4 gigabytes, so that always comes into play here. So this is going to download. Keep in mind, if you start peer block first and then you do the torrents, if you start peer block first and then you add the torrent in, the download speed is going to be in the slow range for about like 2 minutes, and then it'll start to bump up, as you can see here. But if you start the download first and then peer block, that's a little bit of a risk. The download will start faster. Sometimes if I'm in a rush and like there's like a movie night or something, I'm just gonna like, what I would do is I would start the torrent first, which I don't recommend doing this, but I would like put the torrent on BitTorrent first, and then I wouldn't start peer block for like a minute. So then it'll bring my download speed up to like 2 gigs or 3 gigs a second, and then I'd put on peer block. But as you can see, this is going to slowly graduate up, and it's going to go up to about 2 gigabytes according to like this, because we have 2,095 people connecting. So yeah, so pretty much when the torrent's done, it's going to go in that folder, which I had mine set to my downloads, and then it's going to be there. And one thing you guys should know with BitTorrent is once you're done with your torrent, you can right click and remove, and you always should do this. You should delete .torrent and data, but don't do that until you have moved the file out of the folder it went to. So if my torrent is done, the video is gonna, or the folder, because it has other files in there like TXT files, it's gonna be a little folder. It's gonna be in my downloads. I'm gonna drag it to my desktop, as you can see, but it's kind of blurred out for you guys. I'm gonna drag it there, and then you want to hit delete.torrent plus data, and then it'll delete it properly without getting rid of the torrent itself. So as you can see, this is going up a little bit, 1.9% done. And so today I've showed you guys how to add lists on the peer block and how to stay safe. And before we leave, I'm going to show you guys, look at all this stuff it's blocking. It's blocking the United Kingdom, Comcast, which is a very nasty internet service provider. Blocking Charter, United States, Quest. I can't really read these; they're going awful fast. But you could look in your history; it tells you everything you've blocked. And if they appear gray, it means that it attempted to block it, but it got through. And those are really just these kind of IPs. Boggin, those are like fake IP addresses. It's just like spam IPs that manage to get through because they're being spammed in, which they don't do anything. They're really pointless. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this, and I'll see you guys later.